I do have to bring up, Kell, you've just scooted here. Well, you come scooting into my yard. I'm thinking you're on a scooter, and then I realised, like, you're moon booted up.
Yeah.
Cruising around on a mobility scooter. Have you got it there? Lift it up for us. What do we?
Show the camera.
Well, what's going on
Show
here?
the boot weight up.
Fuck me dead.
Jeez. What have you done?
Bro, you don't want to smell this thing.
I know. I was going to say that.
You got a bit of it, did you?
A little bit, little waff. It's all good.
Got a better one, trust me.
Oh, fuck. Tom and I went to the snow for the first time ever. I think it was about 3 weeks ago now. I'm actually counting because I'm fucking rattled that I'm in this boot. But and we pretty much were just snowboarding in Perisher, and we had went down there with Red Bull basically, and you know everyone told us leading up to the trip that being surfers that we'd be like pro snowboarders. And we were just like, oh yeah, we're gonna rip, like we're gonna get there, and we're gonna just do a backie on the first day. Like we had it
because you do backflips on surfboards too.
We had it in our brains, and we were saying to people, we're gonna do a backie on the first day. I dead set tell you. Anyway, when we got there and we got like strapped into the boards and just realized how fucking foreign it felt. Like it's so different to surfing. Yeah. It's not even close. Like the only thing that's close is like having your feet together and you balancing.
Do you reckon that turning the shoulders and stuff? That's probably the only thing that's similar
I guess
to turning?
yeah. Like you are twisting and stuff, and like you know, like balancing your weight. But like surfing's all back foot, snowboarding's all front foot. Like
how often do you hear that though? Have you skateboarded before?
Yeah.
Oh, mate, no worries.
Exactly,
Skateboarder, no worries.
Exactly.
You surf? Yeah, no worries.
Yeah. And that's
no,
exactly.
it wasn't like that at all.
And then anyway, Tom and I were just made it our mission to fucking land like whatever trick we could straight out of the gates. And we seen, you know, there's like 8-year-olds doing flips around you. They're just like running rings around you. And we're like, fuck this. We're going to fucking show these cunts. Anyway, and then basically we're just going like jump for jump. And Tom actually got smoked on one and pretty much got concussed.
Yeah, I sent it like so hard. I just fucking went for it. And
Going straight for the backy.
no, I went for a backside 360 just to see how test the waters, and I like overdid it and then like landed on my face and and it was like landing on concrete. It was so fucked.
Yeah,
It was
it was
so
Perisher.
painful.
It was like it wasn't like powder. It was like, you know, hard snow.
Yeah,
hard,
yeah.
like
Icy.
ice.
Yeah.
Icy.
Yeah.
Anyway, and then for me, it was actually the last jump of the whole trip. And we were up the top of the mountain, and I was like, fuck.
Well, if you break your ankle, it's generally going to be the last one of the trip, isn't it?
Yeah, dead set. But it was actually dead set the last one anyway. And I was at the top of the mountain. I just tried a 360, and in the air just landed like real bad. Like came down right into the. I was supposed to land the back foot, but because I didn't rotate enough, I landed on the front foot, and my body wasn't bracing for that kind of thing. And then when I landed, I just fucking like went over, and the board kind of stayed straight.
Oh no!
I got you. And then the foot's locked into the thing, and then I like literally ripped my boot off and just chucked my foot straight in the snow, just to try and fucking ice it. Yeah. And then we had to still go down the mountain to get home.
I was going to ask, was
Yeah.
it like the rescue, you know, the MD, the medical rescue, or you had to get your ass down there yourself?
The problem was we had to film this video still.
Still had fucking so much left of the video.
Yeah. And it was the whole reason we were there, this video. It was a skit.
Is it already out, the skit?
Yeah. It was with like a snowboarder, Scotty James, and it was like through Red Bull, and we had to film this skit. And that was like that was kind of like the payment for the trip. Like, you make the skit, we'll give you the trip. Yeah. Kind of thing. And we hadn't finished the skit. So I had to, and then my ankle was fully fucked. Like it was. Like,
we're talking fractures, right?
Two fractures. Anyway, and then there was even a point where we went down a part of the mountain, and there was a flat spot in the mountain, and I had to just pull my foot out and walk, and I was full hobbling in the snow, and then we got to the part where we were going to film this the rest of the skit, and there's like the biggest jumps of the whole park. And it was shut off because like it was too late in the arvo, and they fully shut it off to the point where they dig apart the bottom of the ramp so that you can't go up it. Yeah. And I had to just army crawl up the ramp to get the shot. And then the worst part was we shot the same shot 3 times, and every time we slid down, and then we looked at the clip, and then we had to go back up.
Yeah, it was a mission,
Yeah.
We're gonna have to watch this clip right now.
Oh, let's do it.
Give it a watch. Yeah, it was a hard clip to film because when we film with like people that don't usually make content, I don't know, it's just a bit of a struggle.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah,
I got you. And you wouldn't have known the depth of the injury. at that
Yeah,
point.
yeah, no, I was like thinking, I just rolled it, you know.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, oh, it was sweet. And even when we were waiting down the bottom of the ramp, like to figure out, because we're waiting to see all the people that they come through and they brush through the snow mountain and make sure everyone's gone.
Yeah, it's that one there.
Yeah.
And you got to wait around until they're so if you wanted to film in this park, we had to wait till they'd all gone.
Yeah, I got
And
you.
one of them caught us and was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Oh, mate, you just done me leg." And he's like, "Oh, I'll get you down." And I was like, "Oh, nah, I just want to sit here for 10, you know, just want to sit here for 10." And then when he left, we went up the jump.
So did it change the storyline of the skit then?
Nah, luckily we still got the same.
Still,
skit out.
yeah.
It all matched.
Let's have a quick watch, eh?
So that was us just sending it.
Yeah.
So the idea is how skaters expect to snowboard.
Yeah.
And that was just like so relatable for us.
Oi, skater, you gonna go or what?
Yeah, obviously.
Tuck your legs in.
And basically that last shot where he was sliding down the hill, that was the one that I had to film.
Yeah, yeah.
And I had to get up that that ramp to film down.
Oh,
Mate, that's dedication to finishing a skit.
so did you say this was your first time snowboarding?
Yeah, that was our second day, and Tom was doing them. No,
Yeah, tell me.
but no, we did try. Like we went pretty hard. Like we were trying everything on our first day. Even we were just trying to just throw the board around as much as we could.
Yeah.
Mate, great looking day. Great snow. Great
Yeah.
powder, I should say.
Yeah,
I grew up skating and it was a similar sort of situation. I've only been snowboarding once in my life and it was exactly that. You think, I grew up skating, I'm going to be able to do this. Got onto the snow, went into the beginners section, just cruising down. I'm like, this is easy. So me and my mate were just like, fuck it, let's just go up top. So we jump on the thing and I almost ate shit getting off the bloody chairlift.
Yeah.
That was scary enough. It's like moving pretty quick. I'm like, what do we do here? Does this thing stop for us? Or we're just watching ahead. Everyone's just jumping off. I'm like, oh no, I'm going to fuck up here.
Yeah.
I'm going to fuck up here.
The feelings you feel sometimes. I went up on a mountain. It wasn't like a black diamond run. What's the next one down? It's like a blue or something like that. But I remember going across the top of the mountain and you know that feeling where you look down it and you just know you can't ski that. So I took my ski off and I basically just slid down on my stomach and these kids were there and they were guns, right? They were guns and they're all looking at me going, "Who is this wanker?" And that was it. I stopped. There was like a bar halfway down the mountain. I stopped at the bar and I just thought, this isn't for me. This isn't for me.
I'm an expert piss drinker, but I'm not a snowboarder.
Yeah.
So what is wrong with the ankle? Is it broken?
It's got 2 fractures in it. Yeah.
Oh shit. So how long are you in this thing for?
They said to come in 3 weeks' time, and then they didn't say when, really. Yeah, so I don't fucking know, eh?